everybody, I'm Charles Wooden, CEO of Geekdom. Today is a super special day. We have our Pre Accelerator Demo Day, where you're able to see the 7 companies that have taken place or that have taken part of a 6-week intensive program to be able to get their pitch on point for funding. I'm talking to you from Essex Modern City, an amazing place just east of downtown San Antonio, where it's another location in San Antonio that has a lot of history that's being renovated in a new, exciting way. I couldn't be happier to come from this place to talk to you today for this Pre Accelerator Demo Day. And then also, let's acknowledge the point in time that we're in with COVID-19 being such a pivotal part of everybody's life, that we're able to offer you this amazing demo day virtually, that our members were able to participate virtually, and that we've seen such great success in such an uncertain time. I'm really excited to see what you're able to, what all these founders are able to accomplish in learning in such a period of time like now. So this Pre-accelerator program is such a pivotal part of Geekdom's success and the companies that come through Geekdom's success. Our focus is to help members who are on the journey, who are trying to build a company, to take an idea from just that, an idea into a viable business, help cultivate, shape, and grow those things to be amazing success stories for San Antonio and to be a pivotal part of the San Antonio economy to come. It's really exciting for the 19 companies that we've seen go through it. I think you're all going to be impressed by hearing about them. So I couldn't be happier to present to you today what you're about to see.
Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in. We're super excited to be here. My name is John Garcia. I'm here with my partner in crime,
Joyce Dooley.
And we're super excited. Thank you again for tuning in. This year, this cohort has been amazing. Tons of amazing founders, some great companies. We're excited to highlight them and see what they've been working on throughout this program. Just shout out and kudos to them for tuning in and jumping into the Zoom call every week with us. It's been amazing to see the progression and all the amazing things they've been working on.
So we understand that what really makes our program stand out is the fact that we leverage local business and startup experts. So we have a fabulous set of speakers who came in, walked our companies through, core entrepreneurial concepts, anywhere from investment to how to build relationships with customers to how do you form your business and revenue models, and it was a spectacular thing. So thank you very much for all of our speakers who were able to participate. And on top of that, we also source really fantastic mentors, and the mentors really set the gold standard for excellence as part of this cohort. So we had over 40 mentors involved this year. It's too quick to thank all of them, but stay tuned for the credits where you're gonna see your name and get a shout out. But thank you so much to our mentors and speakers. Our founders are forever changed because of your involvement, and we deeply appreciate you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. The last time I stepped onto a golf course was about 20 years ago. I hit someone in the back about 150 yards away, and they were directly to my right. I haven't touched a golf club since. So, if you told me at the start of this that I would be introducing a golf club management software, I would have thought you were crazy. From the start, Jarrett has had all the right answers to my questions and really proved that he was dialed into his market problem. But the moment I fell in love with this company was when I was given a demo of the TenFore system. I immediately saw his vision. Jared beautifully painted the picture of a complex competitive landscape that involved multiple tools to solve a single customer journey. He then showed me how he built TenFore to be an elegant, data-driven, all-in-one solution that, as the cherry on top, saves his customers a lot of money. With that, I'm proud to introduce you to Jared Shula of TenFore Golf.
Hi everyone, my name is Jared Shula and I'm the founder of TenFore Golf, the next generation of golf course software. Meet Ryan Bell. Ryan manages 8 golf courses and his job is super complicated. He has to stay on top of scheduling, retail, inventory, event planning, dining, lodging, and even basic business operations like HR, marketing, and reporting. How does he get through all these daily tasks? Through lots and lots of different apps. Most of the apps look like this. These are actual screenshots taken from current market leaders in our space. This is your dad's software. Most are not even cloud-based. They run on clunky PCs, and Ryan's system, from our competitor with 40% market share, require an actual server running at each of his 8 courses. He has to remotely log in to each computer every night just to run numbers. The customer service Ryan gets is a joke. 1 to 2 days response time from customer service is not unheard of. And when Ryan does get through to someone on the other end, they don't know who Ryan is and they don't much care. The price tag for these solutions comes with giving away tee times, charging his customers high surcharges, and paying high monthly fees to several software providers. Ryan is stuck running his courses with an outdated, cumbersome, expensive system that drains his time, his bank account, and his earning potential. Tee up TenFore. TenFore handles all the golf course operations in one unified, simplified, cloud-based platform. 3 different apps make up the TenFore system, one specifically designed for each type of user: the employee, the manager, and now even the customer. Handling everything from ringing up a hamburger tableside to reserving a tee time to checking in a golfer on the first tee, Birdie enables Ryan's employees to handle day-to-day tasks simply and in seconds. No longer tethered to a desk, all of TenFore devices are completely mobile, and they range in size from a personal smartphone all the way up to a 22-inch commercial-grade tablet. Gone are the days of waiting for the bev cart to find your group. TenFore's consumer-facing app allows Ryan's customers to order anything they want on demand. Whether they're putting on the 4th green or rounding out the front 9, a cold one is just a tap away. Customers literally play a round of golf and Uber anything the course offers directly to their location, transaction-free, allowing for a completely COVID-safe experience. The management app is where everything comes together, from marketing to reporting to event planning. Everything Ryan needs to keep track of is all in one place. And if he ever runs into any problems, Ryan has a personal TenFore concierge who answers calls and texts 7 days a week that knows him by name. Ryan can be home in his pajamas and have real-time command and control of everything at his properties. TenFore's business model is unique. Instead of taking away green fees or charging the courses high monthly fees, customers pay a 2.5% convenience fee on every transaction processed through TenFore. Now, instead of Ryan paying invoices, they are passed directly to his customers. TenFore also makes a 0.5 point on every credit card transaction processed through the system. This is done through an exclusive agreement through our credit card processor, where we basically split all profits they make. Our courses are never invoiced, and we never take green fees in barter unless a course specifically requests it. Courses who come from barter save anywhere between $50,000 and $200,000 annually just by switching to TenFore. There are over 15,500 golf courses in the US and 38,000 globally. The golf course POS and tee sheet industry market size is $372 million in the US and $932 million globally. Our goal is to take 20% of that market in the US within 5 years and expand into Canada and Spain in 2022. The current market leader in our space has just purchased the 2nd biggest company. This is causing an uproar in the industry, as operators who were previously not exposed to the bartering system are now forced to use it. This is creating a huge gap that TenFore will exploit. TenFore entered the market in March of last year, and even without a sales or marketing team, we currently have 19 golf courses under contract. We have 6 more launches that we are preparing for by the end of the year, and monthly revenue has grown 3x in 4 months. Revenue will grow by another 250% by the end of October due to our already scheduled launches. I'm a full-stack engineer with 18 years of experience with 6 different startups and a somewhat average golfer. I wrote every line of code in the TenFore system. And Ryan Bell, who I was talking about earlier, he left his 15-year career as a golf course operator to join the TenFore team to guide development and design so we would build the perfect system. He's used all of our competitors, so we're using his input, and we have been for the last 2 years, to build and improve where our competition have failed. I'm super excited about our newest member of the team, Don Strzok. Don has 15 years of experience selling to Fortune 500 companies and has spent the last 6 years scaling SaaS B2B companies. Like the rest of the team, he has combined his passion with golf with his expertise to make a winning team. The time to strike is now. This category has never been more ready for disruption, and TenFore Technology is positioned perfectly to provide these operators the solution that they're actively searching for. TenFore is looking to raise $500,000 to build a sales team under Don, add another senior engineer, 2 customer service and install reps over an 18-month runway. We're super excited how fast we're growing, but we think we can grow 3 times faster. With this money, over the course of 18 years, we feel like we can reach 73 golf courses, resulting in annual revenue of $1.75 million. We also need this money to meet our already high demand. Word is spreading, and we're growing quickly. Thank you all so much. My name is Jared Shula. I'm with TenFore Golf, and we're helping courses make the turn.
Hi, I'm David Jones. I'm a startup attorney here in San Antonio, and I'm also one of the mentors in Geekdom's Pre Accelerator Program. I first met Katie Findling of myCoffeePass a year and change ago at an event at TechBlock. She immediately impressed me with her intelligence. She was a super engaged questioner, very eager learner, and was very more than willing to debate the wisdom of advice and input that she received. myCoffeePass, which she will tell you about when she's talking, had launched last year and was really starting to take off when coronavirus happened. Since then, what I've seen is her embracing the challenges that the change in marketplace has caused and looking for new options to drive her products into that she will tell you all about and which I think are super exciting. So with that, I will introduce Katie Findling, the founder of myCoffeePass.
Hey everyone, my name is Katie Findling, the founder and CEO of myCoffeePass. Life is about connection and, well, of course, coffee. We connect local coffee shops, local coffee distributors, and local cafes to coffee lovers. Meet Joe and Michael. Joe is the owner of Creature Coffee located in the heart of East Austin. Now, Creature Coffee isn't your typical strip mall, drive-through, Dunkin' Donuts, or Starbucks type of coffee shop. We're talking about small batch, locally roasted, brewed, and poured to perfection. Now, just like Joe, other coffee shop owners feel that their coffee shop is more than just a coffee shop, and they are. They support a network of local roasters and bakeries, have baristas who know you by name, and really cultivate a culture that builds community and connection. Michael is a specialty coffee lover and one of myCoffeePass's first app users. He enjoys hopping from coffee shop to work, to meet with his friends, and to explore his city. When he's scoping out his next place to get his drip of coffee, he looks for 2 things: high specialty coffee and to support local. So what's stopping both Michael and Joe from being in coffee heaven 24/7? As small business owners, the local coffee shops, local cafes, and local coffee distributors have, 1, limited marketing funds, have limited channels, and limited bandwidth. They can't always spend the money or the time that it takes to let people know who they are, where to find them, and let people know what's so unique and different about what it is that they have to offer. They then mostly rely on word of mouth or passerbys, which obviously doesn't work out all too well during COVID. And since COVID, these coffee shops are in desperate need of platforms to let people know who they are, where to find them, and to let them know about new hours of operations and other coffee shop news. Michael, however, he struggles with different things. His vanilla iced oat milk latte cost him an upwards of $6 a piece. And he's on a coffee budget. And not to mention that Google Maps, Yelp, and other social media platforms just don't cut it when trying to connect him to local, nor do they have the capability of letting him know what promotions are going on, what events are going on, and the culture of these small coffee shops. So our solution is this: pour up using myCoffeePass. myCoffeePass is these local coffee shops, local distributors, and local cafes all-in-one marketing and communication tool. We are also a monthly subscription-based mobile app for coffee lovers. So for the coffee shops, it's about being discoverable. These coffee shops pay a monthly fee to be a part of our platform, where they get the opportunity to be shown within our interactive discovery map. They also get to partake in combined marketing efforts and have the ability to send push notifications through our app to coffee lovers in the area. For the local coffee lovers, it's about discovering and supporting local. These coffee lovers get to choose between 5 different monthly membership tiers, ultimately saving these people anywhere from 10 to 25% per coffee beverage. It also allows them to, again, access that discovery map to find and support local coffee shops. They also get to keep track of the places and the brews that they love, all while getting updates on special deals, promotions, and other coffee shop news. So what makes us different? We stand out from our competitors with our credit-based system because we partner with these local coffee shops, customers, soon-to-be corporations, and soon-to-be local food markets. We also have a social impact approach, and because we truly are these local coffee shops all-in-one marketing and communication tool. Subscribers get to save money while keeping up with their coffee buzz, and coffee shop owners get to keep a pulse on their customers through targeted, timely, custom marketing. And because community is at the heart of what we do at myCoffeePass, like previously mentioned, we partner with local nonprofits to give back to our community. And we allow coffee lovers the opportunities to pick the local nonprofits that they support, helping make their dollar go that much further with every sip. So coffee is truly about that, community and culture, and we're building one where everyone wins. The total global coffee shop market is estimated to be over $225 billion today. And by 2025, that is estimated to grow to $235 billion. And yes, that is even with COVID. Taking a look at the local coffee shop market, the market brings over $900 million in revenue a year, and we look to capture 15% of that market for a $135 million opportunity. We launched the first version of our app at the end of December 2019 with over 12 coffee shops and coffee distributors on board between Austin and San Antonio. We also had over 200 downloads of the app, but decided to keep it to a small group of beta app users. And then COVID happened. As we continue to build out our full application, we aim to add over 75 coffee shops, have over 1,500 users in the next year upon funding. And thanks to COVID, we were inspired to soon expand our offerings to corporations and universities as their credit-based employee benefit package. We also are looking to partner with these local food markets so that myCoffeePass users can redeem credits even while at the grocery store. Again, my name is Katie Findling. I have a lifetime of experience in overcoming obstacles. I'm an ex-collegiate softball player and national champion football player. I have over 8 years of experience in marketing, business development, and sales. And it's my passion to bring coffee, community, and culture to the local coffee shops. Jeff is the newest member of our team, and he is the co-founder and acting CMO for myCoffeePass. He is one of the most outgoing individuals you will ever meet, and he brings a wealth of knowledge when it comes to marketing nonprofits and social media influencing, as he is a social media influencer himself. And remember Michael, one of myCoffeePass's first app users? He is one of our advisors and brings a wealth of knowledge in operations and tech development to our team. And myCoffeePass is a network of over 20 individuals, 3 of them having been within the coffee shop industry at one point or another. And our mentor network continues to grow thanks to accelerator programs such as DivInc and now Geekdom. In order to continue to build and enhance our app, expand into over 75 or more coffee shops, bring in 1,500 subscribers, grow our development and sales team, all ultimately connecting these local coffee shops to coffee lovers, we're asking for a $550,000 investment for an 18-month runway. And that's for an $800,000 revenue opportunity, and that's just within year one. Again, my name is Katie Finling, the founder and CEO of myCoffeePass, where we connect local coffee shops, local coffee distributors, and local cafes to coffee lovers. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Amanda, and I'm the CEO of Jobilute LLC. It is my honor to introduce Nigel Leblanc of Cyber Warrior Network. Nigel is a U.S. Air Force veteran who has served overseas and protected our nation. Today, I'm excited that here in San Antonio, Texas, which is the second largest cyber hub in the United States, we have somebody like Nigel who has launched his company, invested here, with a platform that will validate technical talent and reduce risk for employers. Without further ado, join me in welcoming Nigel Leblanc, founder and CEO of Cyber Warrior Network, to the stage.
Hi, my name is Nigel Leblanc, and I'm the CEO and founder of Cyber Warrior Network. I think we can all agree that good talent is hard to find. Well, The Economist magazine stated that was the #1 problem facing businesses today. 18 minutes, 49 seconds. What does that mean to you? Well, Fancy Bear, which is Russia's state-sponsored hacker group, can infiltrate and own anybody's network in under 18 minutes and 49 seconds. So imagine this. You get a call and one of your loved ones have suffered a heart attack. Look at your GPS, you head to the hospital, it's about 10 minutes away. When you get there, you realize that things are out of order. And then to your dismay and your horror, your family member hasn't even been seen yet. Well, that happened in 2016 at an emergency room outside of Los Angeles. And they couldn't get their systems back online until they paid the ransom. So for 2021, due to cyber incidences like this, it will be a global cost of $6 trillion. And part of the issue is that there are 3.5 million unfilled cybersecurity jobs. We can all agree that resumes suck, all right? Studies show that recruiters only spend about 6 seconds kind of browsing through resumes. You have about 250 resumes, maybe about 6 interviews, all for one job. It seems pretty efficient, isn't it? Well, what is the cost of a bad hire? Well, there's an article that states that, or a study that states that, for a large organization with 1,000 or more employees, it's about $274,000. For a startup like Cyber Warrior Network, it'd be about $15,000. That's a lot of money for a startup. Well, we've solved that. We've built the Call of Duty for ethical hackers. We can simply validate knowledge, skills, and abilities while players actually play real-world missions, and then we have the data output which matches them to real-world cybersecurity jobs. On our journey, we hosted the first ever esports tournament at DEF CON. And in there we found some superstars. Out of the top 25, which is currently being interviewed by companies like Hulu, Heinz Kraft, Healthmark, and Google, there's a 14-year-old girl, and they can't wait to talk to her. Here's some of the reviews that we had for Cyber Warrior Network. Conehead, which is one of the handlers of the game. Never thought a video game could get people into jobs. This is the way of the future. One of our employers, I could definitely use this as a tool to identify vulnerabilities for M&A acquisitions. Out there in the market right now, when it comes to our competition, there's 4 companies that come to mind: Cicadence, Rangeforce, Sands, and Cybersport. Big difference is that they've actually gamified training environments. Whereas with CyberRafe, it started as a game, and then we created the actual analysis triggers in order to validate talent. We have a totally immersive platform, and it does this in a seamless fashion. Our business model is 3 key items: subscriptions, tournaments, and esports. By the way, the esports industry is said to be $1.4 billion in 2021, with more viewership than TV, movies, sports, all of that combined. Our goal is simple. We aim to be the first cyber warfare esports league in the nation. We're doing this by hosting tournaments, and we're reaching out to you because our goal is to raise $5 million in order to do that. Our journey started with me as the Cyber Veteran Program Manager at the state of Maryland back in 2016. I did that for about 2 years, and I helped companies try to find the right cybersecurity talent, especially in the military. Since then, I moved back to San Antonio in 2017. I met my co-founder, and we've grown the team to about 8 of us. We are a scrappy startup, and we're making this dream come true with nights and weekends. If you want to contact me, simple. Nigel@cyberwarriornetwork.com. Look forward to hearing back from you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Deanne Cuellar, and I had a chance to work with Daisy Agaloo over the last few weeks. If you're lucky enough to work with Daisy, you'll soon learn about how much warmth and brilliance she brings to her work. As the fashion industry works to respond to the sustainable fashion movement, Daisy's app points to a very pragmatic and fun solution. Easy access to your own personal style. Welcome Daisy, founder of Closet Melody.
Hi, my name is Daisy Agaloo, and I'm the founder of Closet Melody, a digital personal styling app. Imagine always knowing what to wear and owning a well-curated wardrobe. Always knowing what you have and what you need, and a quick way to get your items without searching the whole internet. Always expressing the best version of yourself. So instead of not another weekday Jill, you're an after-power meeting Jill on Wednesday and a festive day night Jill on Friday, and so on. All this done seamlessly with an app. With Closet Melody, we're here to make your personal style journey seamless, from discovery to management and to styling. Only 20% of one's clothing items get worn in a given year. This gives rise to the nothing to wear problem. So you rake through your closet trying to do the miraculous feat of keeping a combination of clothing items all in your head while trying to figure out your outfit inspirations. Then you stare aimlessly at your closet trying to figure out what to wear until you settle for the usual. That whole process, let alone keeping up with your personal style, can be time-consuming and exhausting. So how do we solve this? Well, at Closet Melody, we're using a holistic approach to automating the 3 phases of a user's personal style journey. There's discovery, in which our fashion taste graph will find suitable and inspiring style that works well with your body shape and style preferences. This will lead to fewer returns for your online purchases. Then there's closet management, which will help you shop smarter by being more aware of what you own, so an impulse buy isn't really an impulse buy. Then there's styling, in which our outfit suggestions algorithm would find the right outfit based on the weather and occasion. This will lead to you enjoying more of your clothes and being more sustainable. So why am I doing this? Well, I spent so many years loving fashion, but I've always struggled with finding the right items that work well with my wardrobe. So Closet Melody was born out of this frustration. I used my engineering skills and business skills to build out Closet Melody as you see it today. So Closet Melody is in the App Store, and it has the closet management features, personal styling features, as well as the fashion discovery features. And so far we have over 86,000 clothing items under our management, and all this is from 50% of our users. And we have over 8,800 registered users. So as you can see, we're positioning Closet Melody to be at the intersection of closet management, personal styling, and discovery, more specifically personal shopping. And our competitors are only focusing on 2 of those segments. So onto our competitive advantages. We have our outfit suggestion algorithm that would analyze one's clothes and take into account colors, body coverage, and etc. And we also plan to be more data-driven, meaning the more social activity that's experienced on the fashion discovery feature, the better it would help us in finding the right outfits for users and find the right items that work well with the user's body shape, style preferences, and current wardrobe. So how do we make money? Well, we have multiple streams that we can employ. First, there's a sponsored brand content that'll be shown in the home screen and the activity feed. Then there's single item clothing ads that will be shown in the outfit suggestions feature. These clothing ads will be paired with the user's clothes and displayed as a complete outfit. And with all the data we collect, we will offer fashion trend data reports to retailers, manufacturers, and brands for them to supply suitable items to a population. This will lead to further reduce their retail overstock. As for the opportunity, in the US, mobile ad spend is $87 billion in 2019. And we estimate that $15 billion is for fashion-related ads. And from a top-down and bottom-up approaches, we estimate that the projected revenue can be $304 million. So my name is Daisy Egalu. Join us at Closet Melody, where we make your personal style journey seamless.
My name is Andy Littlejohn, and I'm here to introduce a truly revolutionary company called Allosense. I've had the pleasure of working with Allosense and getting to know their team over the past few months, and I have been blown away not only by their innovative technology, but the strength of their team. They've built a really strong foundation for their company through the support and guidance of the Geekdom Pre Accelerator, and Epicenter is happy to help them build upon that foundation, which is why we have invited them to join our Energy Incubator and Accelerator as an associate member, where we will help them explore the applications of their unique technology in the energy sector. I am so excited to hear what they have to share tonight about their unique technology and their commercialization efforts. With that, please allow me to introduce you to Roman Sandoval, Chief Executive Officer of Allosense.
Hi, my name is Roman Sandoval, CEO and founder of Allosense Incorporated. At Allosense, we design and manufacture always connected asset trackers. $5.8 billion. The US Army lost track of $5.8 billion of its supplies in its warehouses. $5.8 billion. That's a lot of money. That's equivalent to losing about 28 Humvees a day, almost one Humvee lost an hour. Well, at Allosense, we're given an opportunity to understand how logistic processes actually contribute to that amount of money. And what we found based on our research and interviews is that logistic processes actually waste time, money, and intelligence. This happens when material management operators scan and redock, when they scan and redock, scan and redock terminals when overseeing supplies going in and out of warehouses. So at Allosense, we designed and manufactured an always connected asset tracker that works indoors and outdoors, has a long battery life of up to 10 years, and has multiple sensing capabilities, sensing temperature, humidity, light, and vibration. Simply provision the asset tracker, attach it to the asset, and immediately begin to visualize and analyze information associated with that asset. The trackers leverage satellite, cellular, and mesh connectivity. This is a self-healing network that we have a provisional patent around. This is a virtual reality representation of our room out at Geekdom in San Antonio, Texas. We're able to navigate around this room in virtual reality. And what we've done is we've taken this representation and applied it onto the screen. What you'll notice are individuals moving into the scene carrying different colored boxes. And what we've done is we've taken our asset trackers and attached it to those boxes. Now, if you look at the screen closely, you'll notice that a dot is moving, correlated to the locations of where those boxes are. Not only are we tracking in latitude and longitude, we're also tracking in X, Y, and Z. Our user interface includes a map, and users are able to look into the information associated with that asset by simply clicking on a dot. Moreover, we have compatibility with tactical awareness kits. This is what the US SOCOM uses, along with what the Air Force uses to gain situational awareness. Now, the Allosense difference is that we excel in location and sensing services. Moreover, we also excel in connection availability, leveraging satellites, cellular, and mesh connectivity. Our competitors, well, they use cellular services. And Tile, well, you need to use a phone in order to retrieve data associated with those trackers. We're currently engaged with 3 major pilot programs. One, which is AFWorks, which is the US Air Force's innovation hub. We currently completed our phase 1 contract worth $50,000. We have 2 selectable phase 2 contracts. One that's worth $1.5 million and another one that's $1 million. This is a testament indicating that the Air Force is interested in our technology and interested in deploying this across different Air Force bases. Not only do we have one stakeholder, we have 5 stakeholders, different bases, interested in applying our tracking technology throughout the US. We're also engaged with a data center customer in the Bay Area to track 5 to 10 million assets, along with a nuclear bunker to allow our asset trackers to be radiation hardened. Moreover, we have 2 provisional patents, and we're in our way to gain and grow that patent portfolio. Our team is comprised of industry experts with 30 plus years of industry experience from Tesla, Apple, Intel, Qualcomm, National Instruments, and Techstars. My name is Roman Sandoval, and I've come from some of these businesses. Chris Benner and I, well, we both worked on the Tesla Model 3 out in Palo Alto and at the Gigafactory. Brandy Kennard, she's an Air Force veteran and a former nurse. She's allowing us and helping us navigate around COVID along with engaging with the Department of Defense. Now, we are successful because there's a team behind all of this, not just us, but a pool of talented subject matter experts, mentors, and advisors that we could call on. And we're really excited to be leveraging that pool of mentors to help us grow this business together. Allosense is a B2G company. We focus on contracts and grants, but our focus, alternate focus, is to further commercialize. We are a B2B company, or at least try to be, providing sensing as a service. We understand that commercial markets are sensitive to cost and pricing, and this is why we're providing our asset trackers with a low one-time purchase, along with a monthly subscription to leverage our communication standards along with our cloud infrastructure. Our focus is in the defense segment, and the value that we hope to provide to the Air Force Base is about $11 million for one base. We hope to expand and grow, providing about $600 million across 59 bases. But our small business innovation and research contract not only allows us to work with the Air Force, it allows us to work with other divisions of the military and the US government, like Army and SOCOM, DLA, you name it. We are expecting to expand in our defense space and defense market. But the big ticket item here is that $27.1 billion, which is the global asset tracking market. We intend to penetrate this market by going into the oil and gas, manufacturing, data center, and agricultural markets. We are a profitable company, and even during COVID, we expect to have an expected revenue of $850,000 by the end of this year through our distribution of government contracts and commercial contracts. We do expect to expand and grow exponentially, and we'd love for you to be part of that story. Currently, we're engaged with AFWorks. Within 6 months, we'll be further manufacturing. Within 2 years, we'll be integrating our trackers across different sites. And then within 3 years, we'll be leveraging new satellite constellations to reduce the cost of communications as well as reducing latencies for connectivity. We are fundraising at Allosense, and we're looking to use those funds to grow our sensor capabilities, grow our artificial intelligence modules for insight generation, and to add in 5G compatibility. But the reason why we're fundraising is because we're further commercializing our products. You know, the defense contracts are primarily for the defense space, and we're using the funds to grow in new markets. Again, oil and gas, manufacturing, agriculture, as well as the data center market. We are a tech company here in San Antonio, Texas, and we love to grow this company with you if you're interested and be part of our story of growth. My name is Roman Sandoval, and we are Allosense. Sense everything, lose nothing.
Hello, my name is Ariel Kane, and during this cohort, I had the pleasure of working with Mike and witnessing his rapid growth as the torchbearer for Evo Security. Don't let his humble nature fool you. In this pandemic and remote work environment, where data security is becoming a massive headache for those who manage it, Evo Security delivers prescription-strength enterprise authentication that will relieve a significant amount of pain for C-level executives and the managed service providers that support them. I don't want to steal Mike's thunder, but pay attention. You don't want to miss this opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm thrilled to introduce Mike Roth and Evo Security.
Hi, my name is Mike Roth. I'm the founder and CEO at Evo Security. At Evo, we've built a multi-factor authentication solution engineered specifically for managed service providers so that they can protect their clients from login breaches better than ever. I'd also like to introduce Jeff. Jeff is the CTO at one of the most successful MSPs in the country.
Companies like his manage IT for millions of small to medium businesses and enterprises around the world.
In Jeff's case, he manages IT for over 900 companies and employs over 200 technicians. Between network optimization, software configuration, and an endless list of responsibilities, Jeff and his staff often feel extremely overwhelmed. But there's something else that's keeping him up at night, and that's cyber attacks, which are up 600% since the pandemic. In fact, half of all cyber attacks are aimed at clients like Jeff's, and 80 to 90% of successful breaches are at the login. Jeff and his team simply can't keep up. Jeff and his staff are deploying large enterprise MFA solutions that don't align with their unique needs. And unfortunately, their technicians are still logging in unsafely due to passing around access codes across communication channels that undermines the very security they're trying to protect. And worst of all, MSPs themselves are getting breached more than ever. In fact, the problem's gotten so bad that MSPs have been subject to many lawsuits, and the first US state has just passed MSP regulation. And that's why we invented Evo MFA, a cloud-based, ultra-seamless authentication platform built to enable MSP operational security and protect the clients. We're actually the first purpose-built MFA solution for MSPs. We can deploy in seconds, scale to any number of clients effortlessly, and we offer a host of functionalities that MSPs have asked for, like 100% white labeling so they can market our product completely as their own, really low-code integrations so they spend less time on configuration and scripting, and a billing, reporting, analytics module that give them the exact data and information they need so they can properly support their clients. And best of all, we offer great resale margins at up to 25%. We're also finally solving the insecure client access method problem. With our intelligent admin access system, technicians can quickly and securely log into multiple clients and conduct the work they need in a simple and seamless fashion. It also ensures that technicians can only log in to certain clients, and if a technician ever leaves, they're locked out forever, a first in the MSP space. But we do all this and more without losing sight of offering a phenomenal end user experience. This includes lightning fast authentication and super easy self-enrollment. Now, when we approached Jeff with our company and our technology, he expressed a huge sigh of relief because he realized with one easy solution, not only do we solve his client's security problems, but we solve his security problems. And even better, we offer a net new source of revenue. And that's why he said, if you can build this, I will get all 200 of my engineers to help test it and pay whatever the price. And the good news for Evo is that we can market our product to nearly 100,000 companies just like Jeff's, who manage over 100 million end users. And that, with our pricing, that puts our market at about $4 billion in what we believe to be a $250 million obtainable market. In fact, our market dynamics are so compelling that the CEO of SolarWinds, the largest MSP vendor in the world, recently announced that they're spinning off their entire MSP division into a separate publicly traded company. When asked why, he said, I believe that 30 to 40% of the market not using MSPs are going to start using MSPs. A growth wave is coming. In fact, what makes our go-to-market strategy so attractive is that we sell our product to one company, an MSP or distributor, and in turn, they sell to hundreds of companies. That means that we spend less capital on sales, marketing, and support, and more on increasing innovation velocity. It also means that we can deliver a better product in a shorter amount of time and rapidly strengthen product market fit so that we can dominate market share. And we offer a really attractive pricing structure. MSPs can get our access technology for free if they meet certain volume requirements. And even though our baseline cost is slightly higher than our competitors, we've packed so much capability into one product that until now wasn't available unless they purchased multiple products, each of which had a monthly user cost that was approximately double. That means our total cost of ownership is roughly half that of all of our competitors. But we couldn't do all this if it wasn't for our incredible team. I lead the company with a background in entrepreneurship, engineering, private equity, venture capital, and technology, along with Alex, our director of engineering, who's one of the most talented computer scientists I've ever met. He has a mastery command of cybersecurity, cloud architecture, DevOps, and backend development. He's also built a VC-backed security and fintech product from scratch. And let's not forget our amazing staff, Alan, Fahim, Jackson, and Jorge, who specialize in front-end development, mobile development, and systems engineering. If it weren't for them, we simply wouldn't have a product. Since launching our company in 2018, we've kicked off 2020 with a great start. In Q1, we started our first trial with an
MSP based in California to really understand where we needed to take our product and recalibrate our roadmap. In Q2, we were discovered by a large distributor
and signed a global distribution agreement, who also became our first customer, making Evo post-revenue. Shortly thereafter, we onboarded our first 3 investors who are experts in IT and cybersecurity. In just a month from now, we're going to be launching a worldwide marketing campaign with our distribution partner to target hundreds of MSPs. And that's why we need your help. We've issued a $500,000 convertible note to support a 12-month runway that will allow us to ramp up our technical team and sales efforts to reach parity in the same time period of a $500,000 annual recurring revenue. My name is Mike Roth, founder and CEO of Evo Security. Join me in protecting the livelihoods of small to medium businesses and enterprises around the world with a multi-factor authentication and access solution engineered for the MSP.
Hi everybody, this is Dave Guido with Big Purple Fish. I hope you're all healthy and safe. At their heart, great startups are all about changing the world and making it a better place. And the bigger the impact, the better it is for all of us. But it takes a special kind of person to turn an idea into a real solution that matters. A person with the courage to challenge the status quo, the passion to overcome the inevitable roadblocks that get in the way, that rare combination of perseverance and adaptability required to deal with a fast-changing landscape. And most importantly, an infectious joy in their hearts, because they are solving a challenge that matters right here and now for the people that deserve our help the most. That's why I'm thrilled to be introducing our next founder, Joel Guerrero, and his amazing startup, Buzu Trading Cards. In my short time working with Joel in the Pre Accelerator, he's really made me a believer, and I know he'll make you one too. Please join me in welcoming Joel to the stage.
Hello, my name is Joel Guerrero, and I'm an elementary art school teacher by day and an entrepreneur by night. And I'm the proud founder of Buzu Trading Cards, a brand built to support principals, teachers, and students in ways that emphasize education, behavior management, and teacher training. Now, we all know that teachers have a challenge to meet, and that challenge is educating the students post-COVID. And I can tell you from personal experience that teaching at a digital distance during a pandemic, sometimes it's a little like herding cats. So what does that mean for principals like Patricia? Well, Patricia, who is my actual boss, is a little concerned right now, and she has reason to be, because students, they're not engaging and learning as well as they used to. And when students don't engage and learn, test scores suffer. And when test scores suffer, schools kind of miss their funding. And when schools don't get funded, teachers lose their jobs. Now, this is an unfortunate, real issue right now with schools. So between worrying about kids' education, worrying about teachers' careers, it's not fun being Patricia right now. In fact, it's quite stressful. So let me tell you about Buzu trading cards and how it's helpful and the value that it brings and why it's so awesome. In fact, let me show you. This here is a star test question. Which one of these triangles is a scalene triangle? Now don't worry if you don't know. I didn't know either when I first saw this. But what if I told you the story of Queen Scalene, who believes that she is a perfect equilateral triangle, that all three of her sides are the exact same length? Well, if you look closely, you'll see that all three sides are not exactly the same length. But don't tell her anything. Don't stare, don't get caught anything, because if you do, she'll buzz you with her staff and throw you in a triangular prism. So as I just demonstrated, we believe that one of the most effective ways to educate kids is through storytelling. And that's why Buzu trading cards have a QR code attached right there on the card that links to a video where that character gives you their own story. So Buzu trading cards are kind of like Pokemon, only educational and much better. We engage kids in ways that are meaningful and innovative, such as kids can create their own cards, which we will professionally reproduce and present back to them, and they love it. They love it. They love creating the cards, collecting them, trading them, and they love that game-making experience. And if that's all Buzu trading cards were, that would be plenty. I'd be happy. But the core of our program is the behavior management system and the training that allows educators to kind of keep their students more in line and engaged in learning in ways that are just fun. And the data shows that once properly implemented, the Buzu behavior management system can reduce negative behaviors by up to 50%, sometimes more. So, in review, better student engagement, better behavior, teaching through storytelling. That's the power of Buzu. Now, we support education. So, with parent permission, if a student has their custom card created, we give them the option to post it on our website for sale, with a portion of those proceeds being set aside in trust and returned to them at the appropriate time for a personalized college scholarship. So that's how students might make their money. How do we make ours? Well, for $2,000, principals like Patricia will actually send a teacher to one of our 2-day workshops to become certified. After that, there's a $1,000 service fee for the continued use of our platform, our products, and our methodology. And it's from these workshops that we're going to hand-pick a teacher to become what we call a Buzu ambassador to help teach our programs as we grow and get bigger, hence making Buzu much more scalable. So if you're wondering, wait a minute, don't teachers typically ask parents to send in school supplies? Where's the money for this supposed to come from? Great questions. Principals typically have discretionary accounts funded by grants, fundraisers, and corporate sponsorships. Those funds are usually allocated to school-wide initiatives, things like a behavior management system, cleverly disguised as a trading card game. And there is plenty of interest, as proven by the competitions we've won, by the revenue that we've already made. Plus, there's many more opportunities out there that we can better pursue with your support. So let's talk about some of those opportunities. In Bexar County alone, there are 543 public schools that serve 358,000 students. And all of these schools are doing the distance learning thing, and they're all trying to find something that's pandemic proof. Now, we're looking for 5% of the market, which would yield about $1.3 million, which we believe is attainable according to our strengths. I am already a teacher. I'm already embedded in the system. I already have connections. I know how the system works. So we're looking for a series of funding over the next 2 to 3 years. The first being a round of angel investment, which would allow me to completely step away from being a teacher and focus all of my time and my energy on building this brand to its full potential. Plus, I could hire a few key team members to help me build a better product pipeline. Speaking of better products, if you are interested in starting your own Buzu trading card collection, you can meet us at patreon.com/BuzuCards, where you can join the Buzuverse and get involved. I'd like to invite you to invest in us as we invest in our principals, in our teachers, and in our students, both now and after the pandemic. My name is Joel Guerrero, and I want to thank you for your time.
Well, Joyce, it's been a heck of a night. Bunch of great people, great companies, awesome pitches. I just want to say a quick thank you to you for killing it in this 2020 Pre-Accelerator. We had a blast every week seeing how these companies are building amazing things. It's been so inspiring. So thank you to all the founders. Thank you to all the mentors especially. And last but not least, thank you tuning in at home. A bunch of cool things to look forward to. What do we have going on?
Yeah, John, thank you so much. You know, this couldn't have been done without you and all the people at home as well as the people involved. So amazing job, everybody. Thanks. If you're wondering what's coming up, in December, we have our 2021 Pre-Accelerator applications going live. So stay tuned on our social channels, visit us at geekdom.com. And if you have any questions, shoot us an email at info@geekdom.com. With that, thank you, everybody. Until next year, be safe.
See you next time. Cool. All right, first off, we're gonna get into the swing of things with Jarrett Shula with TenFore Golf. I kind of want to say, wow, that was a hole-in-one. Just kidding.
Up next, we have Daisy Egalu with Closet Melody, where she solved the what not to wear what to wear problem. What not to wear was a show.
Wow, that was awesome. Now I know what to wear. This is great. Good job, Daisy. Up next, we have Roman Sandoval with Allosense. I would even say he's an asset to this program.
For all you coffee lovers out there, Katie Findling, founder of myCoffeePass, is going to be disrupting the Texas local coffee makers and roasters. Thank you again, Roman. Great job. You definitely are an asset to this team and beyond.
Definitely a startup to keep track of.
Up next, we have Michael Roth with Evo Security. For all you MSPs out there, beware. He's going to come out and help you out.
I didn't have it in. Like, I was trying to think.
No, it's good, and that's okay. If you just like slice there, this is.
Wonderful job, Katie. myCoffeePass is going to be awesome for coffee lovers all around. Up next, we have the Call of Duty for ethical hackers. How cool. This is Cyber Warrior Network with founder Nigel Leblanc.
Like you wouldn't trade him for the world.
I love it.
Okay. Thank you again, Michael. That was excellent. And up next, we have Joel Guerrero with Buzu Trading Cards, who's changing the game on classroom management.
Yeah, Joel's great. His company's awesome. Wouldn't trade him for the world. That was a good one.
That was a very good one. But I know you'll come up with another one.